When we feel lonely, oftentimes we don't know really what to do. We are thinking about how to get new friends, why some people left me. But we oftentimes don't realize that special people are often alone. For example, you start your self improvement journey, you stop drinking alcohol, and your old circle was based basically on drinking alcohol. Your old group of people or friends with whom you were meeting were drinking alcohol every time they meet. And now, when you don't drink alcohol, it's normal that you're alienated from this group. We oftentimes don't realize that we are alone because we are special. And it should not be we should not be ashamed of this. Because when we feel this deep desperation to find friends, because we are afraid of how we will be perceived by other people, that we are that we are weirdos because we don't have friends, that's essentially wrong approach. Because losing friends when we are improving ourselves, when we decide to choose ourselves rather than meeting the other people expectations, it's completely normal that we lose a lot of people. But guess what? We lose people that were never meant to be with us at the end of the day. When we start to choose ourselves, when we start to take care of ourselves, we understand that a lot of people that were around us, our old friends, were just taking away from our energy. These friendships were not worth it. Not in every case, of course, we cannot generalize. But if you know intuitively and you don't feel anymore this desire to meet with this person, you see that this person is not doing anything interesting. This person is not developing himself or herself. This person is just existing from Monday to Saturday, to throw a party at the weekend. Partying is completely okay, but it's not okay if you're going to the party only to get high, to get boosted. This is very materialistic. Really, real, profound friendships are built on strong pillars, on conversation, of deep connection, on empathy, on compassion, on sharing our ideas, not on gossiping, not on complaining. Sometimes complaining is okay, but I'm not talking now about victim mindset. I'm talking about constantly saying how it sucks to live in this world. Our life is beautiful. Nowadays, we have more opportunities than the past generation ever had. But we have so many possibilities that we overlook this and we are constantly looking for more, for more, for more. We are not decided about which one path to choose. And as I said, we feel a deep loneliness and solitude oftentimes as young people. Even if we're surrounded by people, you can also feel lonely. That's even deeper problem. When when you're surrounded by people and you feel lonely. Guess why this is happening? Do you have some inner, deeper needs that are unsatisfied? Maybe you feel that you're not pursuing your purpose, you're not doing anything profound. Maybe you're spending your time with people only to have this high status, to make other people think that you have a lot of friends. Think about this. That is often the case. Staying with old friends only because of the tradition, because we feel stupid to say no, is one of the worst things that we can do. Because that's not serving us. Maybe it's serving them because they feel this ego satisfaction that they have this friend But look not only for your past, but for your future. Are you going to be happy with where you are right now, with this circle of friends that you have in a few years? Or are you constantly dreaming of surrounding yourself with ambitious people, with whom you can conduct profound conversations for hours, about people with whom you can remain silent and still enjoy time, because you don't have this compulsion to constantly talk about some bullshit, to talk about things that you don't have control over, to don't talk about news, about the very superficial things, mundane things. When you focus on yourself, you start to respect yourself, you start to respect your time, your values, your priorities. It's completely normal that you lose a lot of friends. And when you feel lonely, you feel lost, it's good time to focus yourself on this, what needs to be done in order to improve your life. This is a good phase of life. We should not quit our solitude. Because when you compulsively try to quit it, we oftentimes embroil ourselves into other relationships, friendships that are not profound, because we are doing it in an act of desperation, and we don't draw conclusions and lessons from our past experiences, from our past relationships. When we are alone, we have deep insights about ourselves, who we are, about our mechanisms around people, because relationships and friendships with people are things that we can learn probably the most. Not from books, not from videos, but from how we observe ourselves mindfully around other people. We see our conditioning, we see our fears, we see our deeper needs, which are not satisfied. And when we are around people, we are seeing a lot of things that need to be changed. There are some things that need to be changed. It doesn't mean that you're not enough, but it means that there are a lot of things that were thrown into you in your childhood. Some bad things from your peers in a kindergarten, etc. Some sad experiences that created in your head generalizations. Maybe some things that parents put in your head unconsciously. They thought that is serving you good, but it could be actually traumatizing. So these are the things when you start to discover yourself, when you start to discover your shadow side, you start to really improve yourself. You find more deepness, profoundness in your life. You actually understand that loneliness, solitude, aloneness is not that bad. But the worst thing is being surrounded by wrong people and actually tolerating this. Because we have what we tolerate. If we finally get angry and we know that we need to change something, that's the time in which we can change a lot. We can turn this anger into something positive, into change. Because frustration essentially means that we feel that there is something wrong and we feel lack of control. But we can turn it into healthy anger and really do something. Change something. Quit friendships that doesn't serve us anymore. See who is really toxic and who is really supporting us. Thanks for today's video. Have a great day. Subscribe my channel and see my other videos.